Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Circle of Hanik with you, Lala Gomez. So today we are going to do an interactive reading. You have two options. You can choose the traditional tarot, or you can use this artistic tarot. Okay, so take your time to think of an option number one or option number two. Whatever it resonates with you, if you chose group number two, you can move your video to the second group. Okay, so let's start with group number one. Okay, see how's the energy of this group and what is the message that the tarot wants to give us today. Group number one, the first thing that I see here is that you are advancing towards a great work of alchemy. You are learning how to use your energy in order to transform situations in your life, like deep transformations of situations in your life that were blocking you a great time. We got the devil card with us here as well. So there was like this massive obstacle that didn't let you see with clarity a situation or many situations. We will see what this is about. I have a sense that I know what it's about, but let's wait to see what other cards can give us more information. However, what I'm seeing here is an advancement, a realization. It's like group number one said, I think I can move from thinking that I'm the victim of my situations and realize that I actually have the secret on how to do this, on how to get out of a repetitive pattern that makes me very confused. There is a confusion here for group number one about not knowing what to choose or what's right for me, but it's due to a block that was in your system and you're advancing towards undoing it. Okay, group number one. This feels to me like you are finishing a moment of your life that was quite karmic. So that is telling me that this is you got used to a lifestyle in which every time you were put in front of circumstances, you were confused about your choices and you didn't know where to go because you were not listening to your inner voice and you were only listening to the different voices that were coming to you, thinking that they were from within you. But they were not voices within you. You were having an interruption in your system of ancestors. It's like there was a connection, a deep connection that group number one had with ancestors. And these ancestors were speaking, telling you what to choose, how to go about a situation. And so you had a confusion between what you actually wanted, what you actually want to manifest, and what they were telling you to do. And you had this loyalty, and it was very unconscious. And that moment is actually finishing for group number one. You are actually discovering the key, having the gift of discovering the key on how to stop being influenced by voices that aren't yours. Group number one. with the Tower and the High Priestess, I am sensing here that this is a rupture of a massive loyalty that you had to your ancestors, to your lineage. Could be maternal lineage, could be grandmothers, great grandmothers, or even, beyond that. And you had this loyalty, you were listening to them because you wanted, as everyone else, it's normal to feel like necessity of belonging. And in systemic, they call it the good consciousness, which is not really good, which is this tendency of humans to repeat patterns in their family so that they find belonging. And again, this opening that you're having, this distancing, breaking with the karmic pattern, because maybe you come from families where you thought it was good to do what your ancestors told you to do. And you got that information through your, through your mother, through your father, okay? Grandparents, people that are alive, but they were all sharing the belief system from the ancestors, and you're moving away from it. And the moment that you are moving away from it, you are manifesting new opportunities, because it's like you were tied, or obliged to behave in a certain way, and it was affecting your manifestation in all areas of your life. Group number 1. Mindset. In systemic, they associate the Ace of Swords to great grandparents, okay? Belief systems, in any case, doesn't matter from where they come, they obviously come from ancestors. And this belief system had to do with relationships. For some of you, this could have been like you come from families where relationships could be two options. Either didn't go forward, into commitment, or there was always a component of a third energy in the relationship. This third energy in the relationship can be another person with the Three of Swords, or so like, for example, you were like always attracting people that have someone else, or energetically a person that is attached to a member of his family, like energetically married to, for example, the mother, the father, the brother, the sister. So it like there was like always this triangle, even if it wasn't physical, this energetic triangle that didn't let you experience fulfillment. This seems to me like women that from your family tree were married to men that at the same time were highly committed to their mother, just to give an idea, or to their aunts or members of the families. So this female ancestor didn't find that she had a place, okay? And this is changing. You are breaking away from it, and by breaking away from it, it's opening opportunities for a more committed relationship that is now related to two, you and your partner. This could be that you're already married or not. If you're already married, you can experience, by breaking this pattern within you, you can experience the effect in your actual relationship, or if you're single, the upcoming relationships that you attract. Group number 1. there was a pattern here. It's very clear. And again, these cards are not part of the tarot, the 78 cards, but they are part of this deck, which is called the Centennial Edition, and it got 4 extra images. And I actually read with them. They are very expressive to me. They talk to me a lot. And this image talks to me about wounds of childhood, inner child, education that you receive, programming, and the programming of your feminine lineage took you to manifest when you grow up the same realities. And effectively, I feel that you're moving away from it. You're moving away from the pattern that you were taught. And here I see two women, and at the bottom of the deck, I have the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups. This talks to me about emotional insatisfaction due to lies, due to cheating, infidelity could be as well. And with the 2 women here, I can sense that as well. Now, these 2 women could be representing you and your ancestor. And ancestors, female ancestors. And it could be showing how you are moving from a program in which you were repeating their patterns and in a way marking your destiny to be alone at the end of your life or in the during your midlife. And you are now connecting more. You're turning into the Queen of Wands, which is connected regardless if you're a male or a female, but it's an energy that is connecting you more with your authenticity, with your ability to take care of your energy with the cat, and to show yourself and to live the life that you want to live, and taking different paths and different choices. Because sometimes big part of the destiny has to do with our belief systems that are unconscious, that we are not aware that they are there, but they are programming us. Okay, group number 1. Doing this shift in your life is returning now with Venus retrograde, and Mercury will be retrograde, and we are about to face 2 eclipses. We are in a super karmic moment, which doesn't need to be negative, but we are fixing a lot of things related to destiny. And this change of pattern, or this break of pattern, because it's more than a change, it pretty much is a breakthrough with the Tower. This break of patterns is going to make or attract someone to return. Someone that probably was intermittent, or even if you're in a relationship, your partner maybe was a person who tends to withdraw energetically from you. And if it's someone out, like you don't have a relationship with, or you had a past relationship with, that you experience intermittence in the middle, like a person that is not very secure, very safe about, like, you don't know what he's gonna do next. You don't know if he's gonna show up. You don't know if he's gonna call. You don't know what he will come up with tomorrow. It seems like this person, or a person from your past, is returning, a person with whom maybe you didn't feel the stability. But part of the reason why you were not feeling that stability had to do with your program, had to do with that imitate, like that program that you would imitating from your family tree, from the women in your family tree. And this person is coming back with a higher level of commitment, with a higher level of decision, with a much more clarity about what he wants to do, about what he wants to offer. Okay. And if it's a new person, because it could be, we are talking about attracting people now in your life that have a different frequency, way much more commitment. Group number one. Group number one. They are telling me that the way that this change is going to manifest in your life is through a great necessity that will arise inside of you, taking care of yourself, holding yourself, seeing yourself in the mirrors, taking care of your structure, of your projects, of your routine. It's like I see there is a shift in the energy in which instead of looking outside, you are looking to you, and that is strengthening you because you're putting your energy within you. And that is bringing a person from the past, a connection which feels, or a connection that feels like a lifetime's connection. That you are walking towards this kind of a mutual connection, which is there is mutual love and there is mutual recognition. But it is because it definitely is like there is two things here. You are taking care of your structure and defending your structure, your emotional stability, your physical stability, your financial stability, your projects, yourself. And probably you had a program that when you were in a relationship before, you were putting all your energy outside of you. And that was a fake attempt of retaining or going against the destiny of the women that end up being abandoned. So maybe the thought was, okay, maybe we gotta take care more of these relationships. And now when you're breaking the pattern, you're being called. And actually, I feel that more than call, you're being directed to focus more the energy in yourself. And as a result of it, is making your energy attractive for someone. There is a love offer that is coming to group number one. This love offer, if you're already in a relationship, can feel like a reset, like a momentum in which the things feel fresh, renewed. And if not, it's a offer that will come to you very friendly, polite, fresh. It's a person. I feel that it's a person from the past with a high sense of spiritual connection with whom you can build something that, frankly, it feels like a friendship or a relationship that has a friendship that has all the potential in turning into a relationship, love relationship, or it's from the beginning a love relationship in which there is a lot of work and cooperation energetically, dialogues, energy from the person that gives you that boost of energy or give you that help in order to integrate what isn't part of you right now, you know? So there is a lot of like energetic cooperation with the hermit, I feel. It's a relationship of a different caliber. It's a relationship of a different frequency because you are doing the work that you need to do. And the moment that you do the work that you need to do, you will experience that change in those around you. 10 of Wands, 7 of... I feel here there is a cleansing. Definitely there is a cleansing of these karmic burdens, these repetitive patterns that you've been carrying on top of you for so long. There is a cleansing. There is, you are cleansing your subconscious. And with that, the moment that you are making space in your energy, there is an opportunity for something more sustainable, because definitely there is an end of a cycle that you're crossing that got to do with your relationships. So there is a karmic pattern in relationships that is being erased here. So this is the message that I have for group number 2, or sorry, for group number 1. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Group number 2, let's see what is the message for you today. Group number 2. You got the Queen of Wands and the Hermit. Group number 2. The Knight of Swords. Group number 2. I feel that group number 2 is, it's like you always had this archetype about yourself in your mindset. Let it be a man or a woman. It's an archetype of a person who knows his or her value, talents, authentic, charismatic. And I feel that you had a vision on how you see yourself since you were very young. And it's like now you are finding the key within of, within yourself in order to turn into this person. It's like, okay, I got it. Now I realize that I can be the person that I dream to be. It's just a matter of focusing my energy inside of me and getting this archetype outside. And the moment that you're able to get with the key on how to bring out from within you the character or the woman or the man or the person that you want to become, these ideas get poured out and you start building or walking towards a new structure. It's like you are discovering basically talents within you that you didn't know that you had, that you dream, that you desired when you were young, that you had, and you didn't realize until now that the treasure is within you. And the moment that you know that the treasure is within you, there comes a planning here for you to go forward into, okay, what can I do with this treasure? How can I build something with this treasure? Group number 2. Group number 2. I am feeling that group number 2 discover who she or he is when someone external mirror your energy. You discover, oh, all I dreamed, it's like you met someone that has all the characteristics that you dreamed of having. Like you used to say, it would be amazing to be like this. It would be amazing to do this. It would be amazing to have this personality, or it would be amazing to do that. And then you went on and met someone in the past, or you will meet someone, it could be, that mirrors you that energy. The trick here is, are you aware that this person is actually a mirror and not a dream that came true? I'm not, like diminishing. If you already know this person, I'm not diminishing the experience. Like you feel I met someone which is my like all my dreams, came true when I met this person. Like it's the perfect person for me. It's like the ideal person. I'm not diminishing that part, but it's interesting because I am really, really sensing how what you are meeting or you're going to about to meet, like you're going to meet this person, is someone with that mirrors you, but there is confusion, which is natural, it happens to all humans, and you actually feel that this person is the other and not you. It's like you meet a very smart person and you always wanted to be with you always wanted to have that level of education, read this many books, and or have this much information and knowledge about certain, whatever. And you meet a person like that, and you are so sure, like, oh, I'm so happy, so impressed about this person. But what this person is actually showing you is your total capacity, like this person is mirroring you, your potential. Because I'm not saying that this person doesn't have the added value. Obviously, he or she does. But this person is like reflecting your potential. Group number 2. Tower. Tower also came for group number 1. Let's see where this message is taking us. Now seems to be, it seems that it's going to take a shape now. You are crossing a breakthrough, like group number 1. Because usually when we do collective readings and we put groups, even if the reading go in a different direction, both of the groups have something in common. Group number 1. Sorry, group number 2. Number 2. I'm connecting to people that have gone through many experiences that feel like there is a deception here. I feel so not like I have I don't have a good luck in love. I don't have a good, I don't know, like my relationships are always a mess. It feels like that. And so there is a person that decided to take a path on his or her own in order to, try to fix yourself. But there was a breakup, like a breakup of a structure, a massive one. And you are going into a process. Actually, it could be that you had a strong breakup, like a turning point, and then you moved on. You said like, okay, you know what? I'm going to focus on myself. I'm going to put my energy on myself. And you started a process of healing, healing your emotions, healing your self-perception, healing your energy that used to be, frankly, mentally very chaotic. Because what usually happens is like, I wouldn't say percentage. I don't want to like be so extreme and dramatic, but like a high percentage of our experiences got to do with our mindset, our belief systems. I don't want to say 100%, of course, but a huge number. And it feels like, like you were going through these experiences in the past, and you were not being aware that you were precipitating these experiences. You thought that these were things that are external and that you had no control over them. Group number 2. That is why you're entering in a massive process of discovery. I want to be that empowered person. I want to be that prepared, intelligent, outgoing, confident person. And now you're realizing that these are things that you don't learn outside, that they are within you. If they are in your desire, because within you is the potential to be that. But in order to reach that, there are structures that needed to fall apart. Structures could be relationships, ways of living, routines, jobs, friendships, issues with family. But that they were perpetuating like they were perpetuating a reaction, a result. The result was usually the same. Now, this breakup doesn't feel nice. This is a turning point. It obviously won't feel nice. We are healing here a broken heart. It obviously doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel comfortable. But it's because you are going through a liberation in order to bring out the person that you're actually meant to be, because you always wanted to be that person. And you were probably mirroring it outside, or you were just feeling that others are like that and not you. Group number 2 is going through a cleansing, an energetic cleansing due to a heartbreak. There are cycles that are ending, very similar to group number 1. But I'm sensing here more like a reconnection with your true essence. You were divided into, you with your obstacles, and portraying outside the person that you felt that you wanted to be, but you thought that you were not. And now here, after all this, that looks like a mess, but it really isn't. It's just there is a process of building a new structure. There is opportunities. There are opportunities that are coming here for you. Group number 2. Group number 2, I'm feeling a lot. Mindsets, beliefs, ideas that were holding your development, that were holding your manifestation, that were holding back your opportunities, that you felt like you had no good luck, but it really didn't have anything to do with luck. It had to do with beliefs. This seems like when a person have a very strong belief and then, okay, I will try to do it different. For example, let's say in relationships. And then when things doesn't go well, they say, you see, I told you. All people, all men, all women are like this. It feels like this kind of mental, it's like a mental jail. And now, after a big process, a big breakthrough, a tower moment, you're walking away and you're actually doing a huge liberation. The energy is finally going out. Group number 2. You're getting out of a pattern, you're expanding yourself, and you're getting to see yourself. You're getting to see how you were fragmented, seeing yourself outside. And now it's like, no, this is this person the person that I admire outside me, also the person that I dislike outside of me was me. They were reflecting me, my talents, my capacities, but also my limits. Also my vices, also my shadow. There is a connection that with whom you had a massive relationship, as a matter of fact, with whom you had a massive, going back to the beginning of the reading, a massive projection work. You're projecting yourself a lot. This person might return. And if there is nobody from the past and it's a new person, if there is a person, as I said to group number 1, it feels like an old person. I mean, it feels like somebody that has been in your energy for a long time. This person is returning. It might be returning as a relationship that at the beginning as well feels very friendly, but has all the potential of a lot of love, enjoyment, happiness, and jumping into a new timeline in which you stop suffering. But I need to say that this is not about good luck or bad luck. This is about you assuming for first time your creation in your reality, the impact that your beliefs had in your reality. Group number 2. Number 2. There are here big possibilities of connecting yourself with all your inner light, with your creativity, with true love, with your innocence, with your authenticity. You're being invited to it. And with that, you're being invited to leave behind a sensation of not entitlement, or I'm not good enough, or that is not for me, or because in reality, scarcity of any kind, energetic, emotional, physical, financial, of opportunities, got to do with the way that you feel about yourself, which is what you are really leaving behind. Group number 2. This was affecting your love life. You didn't feel good enough to have the relationship of your dreams, but it's because you didn't know that you were the person of your dreams. This is exactly how it feels. You felt that you needed somebody outside to complete you or to give you what you didn't have, when in reality, you had all of it. You were the person. And you just were looking outside for a projection of you. But because there was this sadness, prolonged, all the 5s are here, actually, most of the 5s are here. Mental, emotional, in self-esteem, like you had all these, you were in a mental jail. So your manifestation outside of you was probably not really nice, or you had a lot of difficult experiences, but it's because the people were projecting you what you were thinking of yourself, what you were feeling about yourself. And somehow you are making the peace with that. You are seeing it with a lot of clarity. Okay, you are like going within you. This card, I think, is super important in the reading. And you're cleansing the shadow by embracing it, by seeing it. Okay, this person, these people did ABC to me. How much of that was within me, in my belief systems, in my structure, in my mental, in my unconscious. Okay. And that is positioning you, because you are integrating yourself. You are recovering the treasure that is inside of you, but you were not aware of it. Group number 2. There is a massive transformation, mental transformation happening here for group number 2, as well as group number 1. The dynamic is different. The energy is like going from projecting yourself outside to now embrace yourself, and finishing definitely a cycle, closing a cycle, finishing a theme in your life to have a new beginning that brings new opportunities by destiny. Okay. So this is the message that I had for you, group number 2. I hope it resonates, and I'll see you in the next video.